We are built for this network, for the strong, not the weak.
It's your boy D Greatest from South Central. Tune in on Sunday for Sunday Night Love Jones, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and on Mondays for Monday Night Love Jones, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for good music, good conversation, and good vibes. It's all about the love. Yeah, man.
What we got to do, people, is we got to diminish the image of the black people on a mass level. Mm-hmm. Now we're going for the juggler on this. We're gonna you guys, aka pack of niggers. This is Operation Pack of Niggers. Quite blatant, quite blunt, because that's what it's got to be. We're going after the happiest place on earth, and we're going to have a pack of niggers disrupted. Hey, come on, Darnell, tell me you can't use some cash, brother. Come on. And Nisi, I heard you were complaining about the gas money here. Nisi, come on. Are you with us? Are you down? You're gonna fall down. I don't believe you are. I don't believe you're gonna. If you put it this way, hey, listen, Tad. Nisi says she's gonna fall down. And Nisi, if you fall down, we'll throw on an extra. We'll throw on an extra 300.
She fell down.
Well, hell, Docwiniqua? Well, Docwiniqua, if you want to fall out, that's 300 extra for you, too. Now, Damien, where's Damien? Come here, Damien. What we're going to do, we just want you to go buck wild. Maybe I'll tell you what. Now, where's Shanicia? Shanicia. Okay, now listen. How's that wig? Is it on good and tight? Plenty of padding underneath there? Now, Damien, I really want you to belt her. This hair, this is right off the Disney lot. It's right off the Disney lot. This is a stunt hair. Where's the kids? Where's the little ones? Where's Kilo? Where's Kilo? Where's Jamonte? Where's Kilo? And Man? This is Operation Pack of Niggers. Quite blatant, quite blunt, because that's what it's got to be.
Good evening, everybody. This is your man H-Rap coming at you live and direct from Built for This Network, Late Rent Loud Music Studios. As y'all know, I do this show every week called Build and Destroy, where I build up the community by showing you people, places, and things, and destroy the myths and lies and the propaganda that comes with being black. This week, I have an awesome guest, comedian, writer, actor, Freez Luv. But you know how I do every show. I want to thank my ancestors, because without my ancestors, there is no me. Every time you speak publicly, it was taught to me that when you speak publicly, you should address your ancestors. They send down protections, and you send up respect and blessings. So let's get this cracking without further ado. This is my man, one of the funniest dudes in the world, goes by the name of Freez Luv. He's in the building. Thank you.
I appreciate you, homie.
Man, it's my pleasure. It is my pleasure. Freez, you've been seeing him on Malcolm and Eddie, House Party 3. He's been in a myriad of things. 5150. He has one of the dopest podcasts on YouTube called Freez Talks, where he shoots from the hip, gives you education, gives you history, gives you game. Just all around good dude. You can feel the vibe through the screen. You can feel the vibe through his comedy. Man, thank you again, Freez. What's up, man? How's it going?
Man, it's going good, homie. I appreciate it. Like you said, it's cool. I appreciate, when comedians and cats like you, I forget about all of that stuff a lot of times, Like, damn, that is real. I was in these movies and stuff, because it's cool and I feel good about it, on the other hand, it's like, yo, this is the future right now. It's all about these podcasts. It's about these, all of that stuff is almost irrelevant, man. And, when you get caught up in looking at what you did and where you've been, you can be sidetracked into where you at, So I appreciate you're relevant right now. What you're doing is relevant. So the fact I'm talking to you makes me relevant, and I appreciate it. And that's what it is. It's that energy that's going on with so many of my young brothers and sisters that are really making so many things relevant that I saw get pushed under the rug, or I saw get hidden. Nah, they bring it to the forefront and bring it and make it relevant. And I'm just proud to be. I'm happy and thankful and proud to be a part of that energy. And that's what I feel with you. Especially you from Chicago. My mom was from Chicago. She's from the South Side.
All right, that's what's up.
Forward, 48th and King. So. It's like I grew up here in Los Angeles, and I lived here up until I went to the Army. Went to Europe. I was in Berlin. Came back to LA and jumped in entertainment. I was in the music business first, and then I started comedy in 1992. The first time I ever did stand-up, Eddie Griffin saw me, and Eddie Griffin made me his opening act. So for the next 7 years after that, I was learning this business and touring the country, just doing big shows, little shows, just all kind of shows. And, thank God for Eddie Griffin, man, because Eddie Griffin was like, nigga, I'm going to tell you right now, it's all about stage time. You got to get as much stage time as you can. I don't care if it's a whiteout time. Nigga, all these, you got to get stage time, Freez. And I stuck to that. I was like, you right. And I did. My first few years was all stage time. And learning how to create jokes and learning how to take natural jokes and make them, my thing was always like, I'm from the hood. I want to be hood. But I want everybody to get it. I don't just want hood people to get it. I want that attorney that's sitting over there to get it. I want that grocery man, that produce man to be able to laugh. I'm trying to touch everybody. I've always made everybody my target for laughter. I believe laughter is healing, and I believe it's a necessity in life. You have to laugh. You have to laugh at yourself, and you have to be able to laugh at other people. But if you can't laugh at other people, you can't laugh at yourself.
Exactly.
So, I put, on the serious tip, laughing on the serious tip,
Right.
If that makes sense.
No, it makes perfect sense, man, because I've always been the class clown kind of guy, and I actually dabbled in comedy for like 5 minutes, but it wasn't to be a comedian. At the time, I was in corporate America, and I used to have to speak, and I've always been insanely nervous speaking publicly. And I was like, if I get my ass on this stage and say and be able to tell some jokes, even if they throw tomatoes at me, if I start going, I'll be okay, because that's how I start. That's how I started cracking on people, because I was reading like I was a retarded kid in class because I was so scared. So now it's, okay, you gonna laugh at me, now everybody gonna laugh at you. So I definitely get it.
Right. And let me tell you, man, that's like, one of the things that I got a new podcast that I'm about to drop. And everything's being legalized right now as far as the names and all of that stuff.
Okay.
So in a minute, you will see the new podcast. And I'm going to talk and I'm going to do, a part of it is going to be lessons, an actual, bits of knowledge that I got about this thing called stand-up, because it is my life. This has been my bread and butter for 27 years, going on 30 years, 3 decades,
Wow.
I've been performing, from whether it be performing rap shows and, whether to stand up, to acting, whatever, performing. And there's a lot of things that I want to share with people, because, this comedy, even if you're not going to be a comedian, You don't even want to do that. If you would just just hit a stage once, just actually do that pleasure to yourself as a human being. Go up on a stage. I know right now it's tough because of the COVID situation and social distancing. There's not a lot of stages to hit.
Right.
But there will be a time again. But, step out of your comfort zone and hit a stage. You never know. You might end up being a comedian. Or whatever it is, you're going to have, it's going to give you something.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I can attest to that.
As far as self-confidence, and that's why I love comedians. It's like, I don't care. All walks of life of comedians, whether they be, white, black, women, men, gay, straight, I don't give a damn. When whoever has the audacity to grab a microphone and stand in front of a group of people and actually give their point of view, and it's out of love, it's out of to make people laugh, I respect them, man, period. And, the more you do it, the more you learn. If you're doing it, if you're doing it the right way, I think it should always be exciting. It should always be fun. So that's kind of I preach, So I've always, I hang with a lot of young comedians. Like I said, I'm going to tweet something for you if you hit me up if you go to @Freez Luv Comedy. Like I said, FREZLUV.com. You'll get all my social media links. And I got a few projects that I do with younger comedians, people that are, don't have as much time in the game that I do. Some of them only got a couple of years. It doesn't matter now. Right now it's about doing it.
Right.
So that's what I say. If you want to be a comedian, start doing it. Get your camera, get your phone, get your friends, write up something, start doing it. Edit, produce it. Take control, man. There's nobody that can tell you no. And that's the beauty. Because I came up in this era, there was plenty of people to tell you no. There was plenty of people to tell you, oh no, that'll never work. You can't have a budget to do that. It costs a lot of money to get a film crew. You didn't have homes that were cameras.
Right.
This stuff costs money. I was in this game when that was the reality. So, I think don't take now, and it's double-edged what I'm saying. It's a catch-22. I'm trying to say that it's not a big deal, just do it. But at the same time, it is a really big deal to be able to do it. So respect it like that. Do some meaningful stuff. It's up to us to tell our stories, man. If you're not telling your story, someone else is going to tell your story. And you're going to be pissed off because they're not going to tell it the way you know.
Exactly.
So tell your story. That's what we're at now.
And you're right, man. Technology has allowed everyone to get their foot in the door because I'm living proof. I didn't know this was gonna happen. It actually, I got tired. It started with me doing exclusively sports. I got tired of that nonsense the way they was telling it on ESPN. It was always the brothers looking like damn fools. So I was bold enough to step out and do it. And you're right. Before I knew it, even though at the beginning, I was almost happy that racists would call up and be like, "Shut your black ass up." I'm like, "Hey, you listening though? Keep listening."
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, racist motherfuckers be making me laugh because you are, to me, once you motherfuckers confirm that you're a racist, you just basically confirmed that you're a stupid motherfucker. Period. I'm sorry.
Full stop.
Because,
right there.
It's just anybody who can actually sit up and say that they are going to classify a group of people, and then you know how those people think, and you know where those people are coming from, and you know how those, you sound like a fucking moron. It is impossible to know anything about all these people, no matter what color they are. God made us all, man. And, it's funny to me. People be standing on stupidity like it's something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you standing tall, but you're on stupidity, W.
Right. You standing tall on a pile of shit.
Right. So I don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't worry about it. And I don't, and that's what I like about these young